Boston is full of snobs, the drivers are insane, the weather basically British. Or is all that just a hype? I've lived here 30 plus years. Let's bust some Boston myths. Myth number 1, Boston has giant rats. Yes and no. Every big city has rats. Do we have celebrity level rats like New York City's pizza rat? No. Are you going to see one doing cartwheels across your Beacon Hill apartment? Probably not. Boston is cleaner than many major cities.
So people all over Boston say they're seeing more rats than ever before during the day. And it didn't take us long to capture that, with the city now monitoring 250 sensors citywide to track rodent activity and identify hotspots.
So don't worry, Boston is proactive in taking care of the issue. More rodents are infesting cities now because, as scientists say, warmer temperatures mean more rat babies. Not just a Boston issue, really. By the way, my name is Nune. I'm a real estate agent in Massachusetts. Text me if you're moving here and need to buy a house. Myth number 2, Bostonians are pretentious. Do some people in Boston act a little fool of themselves? Yes. Especially around Harvard University or in the fancy old money suburbs where everyone's got a golden retriever and a house that looks like a magazine cover. People keep asking this question on Reddit. That's not most of the city. You know, we have a big mix of the population. You get high achievers, yes, but you also have huge amounts of blue-collar workers. We have artists, we have tradespeople. Honestly, after coming, from conservatory, the music school in my old country, where everyone was constantly trying to prove how talented and brilliant they were, Boston felt like a breath of fresh air, so down to earth. Actually, a lot of times you will not know you're talking to a millionaire here. They're humble, they don't drive flashy cars. In Boston, many people underplay their success. It's not in good taste to wear your millions on you. Myth number 3, Boston drivers are terrible and rude. This one, well, half myth and half badge of honor. Yes, driving in Boston is chaos. Streets are leftover cow paths, and the GPS has a nervous breakdown every time you enter Back Bay. So yeah, Boston drivers seem terrible. But here's the truth, they're not bad, they're just intense. Boston drivers are very skilled because they have to be, and they're aggressive and rude also because they have to be. They're just sizing any tiny opportunity to merge. Who has the time to wait 3 minutes? If you are moving here, learn to flow, match the energy, and you'll survive just fine. Or move to a suburb like a Sudbury, where streets are wide and people wave at the stop signs. Myth number 4, Boston has snow most of the year.
Air temperatures in the upper teens as of right now.
Yes, we got snow. Here's the reality. Boston gets about 4 months of real winter. December through March. Some years it's rough, like in 2015 when we got snowstorm on top of another snowstorm. But by April, things start blooming, patios open up, and everyone collectively remembers they actually like living here. Summers, they're amazing, usually not humid, lots of sunshine, and the ocean is never too far. We get all 4 seasons here in a good way. So no, you won't be shoveling in July. See, we're in July, and it looks beautiful, and it's not humid today. Yay! Myth number 5, Bostonians are unfriendly. Travel website Big 7 ranked the Commonwealth 47th on its list of friendliest states. Massachusetts locals aren't exactly rude per se, but the overall indifference towards strangers can take its toll, the website says. Ignoring people isn't exactly a trait that will put Massachusetts among the friendliest states in America. The rankings were based on first impressions at airports and train stations. But here's the truth, we're not rude, we're just real. You're probably not going to get a smile from a stranger on the street, but if your car breaks down in the middle of traffic, someone will absolutely jump out and help you. Well, probably while swearing. That's just how it is. The friendships you build in Boston tend to last a lifetime because they're real. Myth number 6, everything is Boston in old and creepy. Okay, I get where this is coming from. Cobblestone streets, graveyards from 1600s, and historic buildings. that look like they could be a haunted house. So the houses, when you buy a house, 1900s, 1870s, that's not uncommon. But Boston is not frozen in time. Sure, the history is everywhere and we're proud of it, but walk around the Seaport or Kendall Square and you are kind of like in the future. Glass towers, biotech labs, rooftop bars, it's all there. The city is constantly evolving. Most neighborhoods are walkable, bright, filled with life. Boston blends the old and the new, I think, really well. Myth number 7, Boston is just a small version of New York City. Yeah, that's a classic comparison. People love to say Boston is like New York's little sibling, smaller, quieter, and a bit behind. But here's the truth. Boston isn't trying to be New York. It's doing its own thing. New York City is massive, intense, 24/7. Boston, it's more compact, and yes, people here actually go to bed. Yep. You won't find a 3 a.m. falafel spot in every corner, but you also won't spend 2 hours getting across the town. Boston has its own vibe, more intellectual, more historical, more, I don't know. It's different. The subway is older than New York's, and actually it shows. Our sports rivalries are famous. So no, Boston isn't mini New York. It's older, prouder, and that's exactly why people love it. Now, this one is not a myth. Boston and the suburbs are expensive. This study just came out and I wanted to mention it. They selected 50 most wealthy suburbs in US, and 5 of those suburbs are in Massachusetts. Only one made it to the top 10, but here are the others. Newton is number 49, Needham 43, Winchester 35th, Lexington is 32nd, and Wellesley is number 9. I have videos about 4 out of those 5 towns. Make sure to watch them. Last myth, Boston has the highest taxes in the country. Nope, not even close. According to the Tax Foundation, Massachusetts ranks around 21st in state and local tax burden, so yes, above average, but not the worst, for sure, not the highest. According to Wallet Hub in 2025, Massachusetts ranked 13th when it came to the tax burden. So places like New York, California, New Jersey, they are higher. They all beat us in total tax burden. Worried about property taxes in Boston? Actually, Boston's residential property tax rate is actually one of the lowest in the state of Massachusetts. Just $11.58 per thousand of assessed value. Plus, as a Boston resident, you get the residential exemption if you live in your house. On primary residence, of course, it has to be. If you're looking to move and buy a property in Boston and suburbs, reach out to me. I would be happy to help. See my phone number, text me. Now watch my video about best neighborhoods in Boston so you can be close to your high-tech job or biotech job or whatever job in Boston.